I didn't pass any exams. I had to leave. Not through any fault of my own. My dad, you see, he were self-employed painter and decorator, right? And he had an accident at work, unfortunately. He were painting the hands on the town hall clock in Bolton, and he fell off. Well, it were 6:30. He had bugger all to hold on to. He went straight down. You know what I mean? 15:15, he'd have stood a chance. He'd have stood half a chance, but no, 5:30, straight down, bless him. Wet paint, you know what I mean? He were lucky. He were lucky to walk away with 2 broken ankles, to be honest with you. He were really. So I had to go out to work, and I had no academic qualifications, so I had a series of dead-end jobs, you know. But I brought a few pennies in, for the family. And barbers, I worked in a barber's. Shaving customers. They used to shave customers in them days. He were a bit of a, what do you call, a tartar, because like, if I nicked him when I was shaving him, for every nick, he used to charge me 10 pence. Every nick. So if I nicked him twice, he used to join it up. You know what I mean? 10 pence is 10 pence at the end of the day, isn't it? Money's money. So I didn't last long there. Then I went to working at the abattoir, and I got sacked for dropping a bullock. And then, I went working for an orange juice maker. And he said, your first job here, son, is to take the pith out of them oranges. I said, right, OK. Call yourself oranges, I've seen bigger tangerines. Come on, pull yourself together. Didn't last long there. And then last job, and I stuck at this for a few years. I was, it was an engineering firm in Bolton called Ed Bros. And I was the young lad, and I was in charge of the machine shop, keeping it clean. And I went there on the first day, and he said, there's your brush. There's your brush. Your job is to keep that machine sparkling. Everything, he said. And before you go in there, don't forget to put your goggles on. I said, why do I want goggles on? He said, it's for the sparks, he said. I said, bloody hell, I won't be sweeping that hard. God, you know. But I stuck at that. But tell you what, though, it seems a long time ago now, that, eh? Long time ago. Well, what I did was, because I always knew I had this talent, you know, variety. I always said, if variety is the spice of life, I'm going to be the Joe Fraser. That's what I used to say. I had that ambition. I had that sort of ambition. So I started entering talent shows. That's all there were. First one, City Hotel, Escrick Street. Oh, I'll tell you. And I thought I'd won it. I were way ahead on points. 1 act to go. He comes on, young lad, wheelchair, Elvis, sang American Trilogy, got to Glory, Glory, Hallelujah. I thought, I'll piss off. He's won it, the lad, you know. But I weren't downhearted, and I went to Scarborough, and I won one there. And then I won the daddy of them all. You see this here? You see that there? English Riviera Centre, Stairway to the Stars, 1990. I won it. And it was a tough year. The favourites. I were lucky in a way, because favourite were Climax Sisters. And on the night, they couldn't come. So I were lucky there, in a way. But there were some good acts on, that Cockney comedian, what was she called? Poppy Tupper. She were very, very good. And Flamo, the Human Torch. Again, I were lucky, because they phoned him up and he'd gone out. He must have forgotten, I don't know. But it were a good... Oh, they were all in it. There's some good ones in. Ben Down and Phil McCracken. Some good acts, you know. But I won it. I came on, I started with Spanish Eyes. I did the old snowman gag. You know, it's a great gag, that, innit? Eh? 2 snowmen in a field. One turned to the other and said, can you smell carrots? I love that gag. It still works today. It still works for me, that today. And then I did the old sea lion gag. Oh, Spanish Eyes, then the snowman, I mean, the rest is history, isn't it? You know the sea lion gag, obviously. You know, why do sea lions have flat willies? You must have heard that. Why do sea lions have flat willies? It's a win every time, isn't it?